Upon initial power-up, the start screen shows an image of the Magnum. Touch the screen to enter the main menu. Everything has been calibrated from the factory. Turn the selector switch on the door panel to auto. Touch the New Stockpile button. You will be prompted to terminate the existing pile and start a new one. Touch the OK button to start a new stockpile or cancel to return to the main menu. After touching the OK button, you will enter the Stockpile selector screen. There are 4 types of stockpiles: radial windrow, radial conical, inline windrow, and inline conical. The most common stockpile is radial windrow. The Magnum will build the most efficient pile in radial windrow mode. In this video, we will primarily cover the radial windrow setting. Select the radial windrow button. Once on that screen, there is a radial distance option that can be programmed. To change a parameter, in this case the radial distance, touch the Start Right button. Enter the value in feet of the distance that you want to move from its present position to the right. Wherever the Magnum is positioned at, this will become your zero home position. When you begin a pile, to change the home position, you must manually move the Magnum into the position where you want the pile to start. Next, set the value for the extended distance by touching the Start Inner box and entering a value in feet. This value determines the inner distance the stinger is going to start at. Touch the outer button and enter a value in feet. This will determine the maximum distance the stinger will extend before retracting. Next, set the value for the starting lift height. Touch the Start Height button and enter the height in feet that you want the Magnum to be at for the start of the pile. Next, touch the upper button to set the Magnum pile height. When the height is achieved, the Magnum will stop moving in auto and the screen will display Pile Complete. Once you have determined and entered all your values, start the conveyor belt by using the push buttons on the control panel. Touch the Begin Cycle button on the screen to start your pile. The alarm will sound and the light will flash for approximately 8 seconds. The hydraulic pump will start up and the program will begin. The Magnum will rise up and extend out to the parameters you have determined and will not move until product is detected by the product sensor above the belt. The Magnum will begin to slew once the material is detected on the belt. The Magnum will move to the right to the distance you have determined. Most operations will run the Magnum in a partially segregated pile configuration. To run a fully segregated pile configuration, push the upper red button, which will change from height to Start Move in the button. This will allow the operator to control how far the stinger will move in on each side as it lifts. For this video, the Magnum will be operated in the partially segregated configuration. This maximizes the real estate that you have. As the Magnum begins to run, the alarm will sound every few moments and the touchscreen will change to operation mode. This allows the operator to make changes on the fly as the machine runs. As in the startup programming, the run program also operates by selecting which parameter the operator wishes to change and typing it in. The pile program can be paused using the Stop Pause button. If you touch the Stop Pause button, you will enter the Resume screen. On this screen, you can either touch the Stop Terminate button, which will take you back to the main menu, or touch the Resume Cycle button to resume the program. Before resuming operation, make sure that the numbers in the radial position, the stinger extension, and the lift position for the last and current have the same values. In this case, the extension and lift columns are correct, but the first column for the radial position does not match. By slewing the Magnum's current position to closely match the last position, the screen will change. The next step is to shut the pump off. Select Auto Mode, then touch the Resume Cycle button. The Magnum will then resume operation where the program was paused. With the Magnum running in auto operation, changes can be made to the parameters without having to stop the operations. With the radio configuration, simply touch the button of the distance you wish to change. In this case, the left end distance is being changed. Note that whenever the machine distance to the left is changed, it is a negative number. Hit the minus button before typing in the new distance you want the Magnum to travel. Once the maximum height has been reached, you will get a pile completion on the screen. Once the project is completed and the operator wants to terminate the program, simply touch the Stop Terminate Program button. The screen will change to the main menu. Confirm that the machine is still in auto, then touch the Bring Stinger Home button. The alarm will sound and the stinger will return to zero distance. Once the stinger is retracted, the hydraulics will stop and the hydraulic pump will shut off. If the work is done for the day, it is important to pause the program, then retract the stinger and lower the Magnum. Power can now be shut off to the panel. Note, if running on a generator, it is important to turn off the panel before you power down the genset. Also, the genset should be powered up before turning on the panel. For more information on the Magnum operation, visit our website at masabainc.com.